My name is Hellen Njoki and I lead WRI Africa's cities climate work, including leading our partnerships and engagement work. And this has included over the past few years supporting our work around climate resilience in Africa. The World Resources Institute, or WRI, is a global research organization that works at the intersection of people, nature, and climate. And so we work at the global level, but also within our focus countries. And at the heart of how we operate is targeting to build trusted relationships with governments, civil society, research organizations, so that we can bring about the right change makers together in the form of either projects, coalitions, or initiatives that then address the elements that WRI is really passionate about. So, WRI is focused on harnessing and recognizes the power of nature, either in the form of ecosystem services, biodiversity, not only to address ecological and climate issues, but also to improve and meet the needs of people, which includes improvement in their livelihoods and economies and incomes. And so, through our cities program here in Africa, we have been working to promote and scale up the adoption of and investment in nature-based solutions in 11 African cities, particularly focused on the most vulnerable communities. Additionally, WRI has championed the establishment of the Aqua Fund. This is the African Cities Water Adaptation Fund. That's a blended finance instrument that aims to drive forward investment in innovative solutions that address urban water resilience. It aims to attract blended finance towards a portfolio of bankable projects, which WRI has been developing with local city stakeholders. And from the technical assistance that we have been able to offer, we have been able to develop a portfolio of 48 projects across 6 African cities. This year, we will also be launching the Nature-Based Solutions Accelerator that's designed to support city leadership and partners at any stage of readiness through the value chain of planning, preparing, financing, implementing and monitoring urban nature-based solutions to ensure that they are resilient, including as well green grey infrastructure across our partner cities. So the aim here will be to target to support the creation of an enabling environment that then drives up the adoption and investment in NBS and green grey infrastructure. WRI has conducted a lot of research around the area of green solutions, and this year we will be releasing a report that's dubbed Nature-Based Solutions for Water and Climate Resilience in Sub-Saharan Africa, Regional Status and Strategies to Scale Investment. So WRI has co-authored this report with the World Bank, the Global Facility for Disaster Risk Reduction, AFDB, working closely with other partners that include CIDA. We have, one, evaluated the status, the current status and extent of existing nature-based solutions that have been adopted and have managed to create an inventory of over 200 nature-based solutions and green grey infrastructure projects from across sub-Saharan African countries. In addition to this, we also have interviewed over 50 project developers, investors, and public funders to be able to inform and understand what the key barriers for adoption in NBS are, and also identify potential opportunities to increase buy-in in these activities. WRI is really excited to be moderating a session on water resilience in African cities at the upcoming Africa Green Economy Summit. This is particularly because we recognize that water is a basic human right that is central not only to human health, but dignity and a driver of economic activities and industry. However, we also acknowledge that African cities really have been facing the impact of water-related risks such as flooding and water scarcity that have been exacerbated by climate change that have negatively impacted human lives, environmental health, business, and industry in the cities. So we acknowledge, therefore, that addressing water resilience presents an opportunity for job creation and well-being while protecting the environment. However, I think as a caveat, we note that that under 1% of the required climate investment goes to water services in Africa. Yet this is the fastest urbanizing region, and as I mentioned, a major climate change hotspot. And so we think for us that this is an exciting session to be a part of, acknowledging the role of water within our advocacy work. WRI's message at this particular summit will be to push for bold moves from investors, including to get involved in the funding of project preparation and piloting of projects, as this is a significant gap in green projects that are required in our African cities. We will also be dwelling on our Aqua platform and our Aqua Fund to see and to share how it aims to bridge the gap between urban grey solutions with investors and public investments. Thank you.